Okay, looks like the race has begun and we are lagging like crazy. I'm sorry, guys. Let me close some of my projects down to see if I can help improve this lag. This is ridiculous. This is the 2D version of it. We are in fourth place, it looks like right now. Where's the sound? Man, wow, this lag is bad. Let me see if I can get out of Discord, get out of Twitter. Let's go back to the 2D. Alright, so looks like we are in second. So far we're in second. It's a 2,600 meter race. Still got a lot of time ahead of us. Oh man, why is this lagging so much on my end? Do I really have that much stuff going? Let's go back to the 2D. It looks so much better than this, guys. Just want to let you guys know. Oh, we got third place. Okay. Nice. Third place. I will take it. I will take that. This horse looks slightly stronger against the rest of the field. Okay. Now, let's just close this out. Let's close that out. Welcome. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing good. This is a afternoon edition of Cryptechology, okay? Thank you for the supporters. Thank you for everyone else that's been watching the channel and just, being here. Hold on. So, what do we got here? What are we looking at? So this is Zed Run. This is a blockchain gaming digital horse racing, okay? So this is horse racing on the blockchain. It's one of my favorite things to do on the blockchain. And not too long ago, they airdropped ZED tokens, all right? So if you've been, have you ever created a stable, bought a racehorse, or even raced in a tournament? Well, giddy up. Any wallet address that has owned a skin and owned, bred, or raced a racehorse may also be eligible for the ZED tokens. And guess what? Claiming your Z tokens is quick, easy, and free. You are eligible for Z tokens. You have 90 days from July 28, 2022 to claim it. So go ahead and check and claim yours today at claimztoken.com. So I already claimed my tokens. I don't think I have any more tokens to claim again, but we're just going to go through that process for anybody that might be new or haven't claimed their own Z tokens. So if you've been following along on my channel, then you would know about Zed Run. If you don't, and then I don't know what channels you've been watching, definitely not mine. You see, when you come to cryptechology, you're not just learning about what's trending in the blockchain, what's trending in the markets, what new coin to FOMO into. That's not what this is about. See, there's two things that we need to talk about when it comes to blockchain technology and it comes to this space. All right, it's either you come into Web3 and blockchain with the mindset to extract, or you're coming to the blockchain with the mindset to create. And both of those things need to coexist. Anyone coming into blockchain or the Web3 ecospace with the capitalistic strategy and mindset is going to have a difficult time finding positive extractions, cash flow, crypto flow, token flow. Like, you're gonna have a lot of difficulty. And if you're someone that's actually heading or running a project using the capitalistic strategy, I hate to break it to you, you're most likely are going to fail. Okay? Because this is literally why blockchain and Bitcoin was created. It was created to combat and to provide a different process, a different system, a different choice for people. We already know the end results of the capitalistic strategy. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out well for a large portion of the population. And because of that, some very intelligent individuals collaborated, came together, and decided to work on a peer-to-peer transactional system. And then Bitcoin was born. So Bitcoin is more than just a cryptocurrency. It's more than just a token. It's more than just finding a way to invest in a cryptocurrency, to strap in, put your seatbelt on, and hopefully you're on the right rocket ship to go to the moon. Now, there is nothing wrong with wanting to go to the moon. Outer space is awesome. I want to go to the moon myself. But there is something wrong when you want to go to the moon to extract some financial returns. Because, hey, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know that many people that went to the moon, and I don't think there's gold on the moon. I don't even know if there's money on the moon. So why is everyone so excited about going to the frickin' moon? Like, what is on the moon that you want to go to? I mean, if that's the case about representation of price goes up, well, fuck the moon. Why aren't we going to Mars? Why aren't we going to Pluto? Why aren't we going to out of the galaxy? And you know what, like, why are we just stopping at the moon? Okay, why aren't we going to the sun? Well, we don't want to go to the sun because we'll probably fucking burn up and disintegrate, all right, because the sun is freaking hot. But look, my whole point of saying all of that is I want everyone to stop coming to Web3, and I want everyone to stop right now and just think and ask themselves this simple question. Am I here to extract, or am I here to create? And I'm not trying to categorize one or the other. I'm not trying to sit here and say one is better than the other, because it's not about right or wrong. It's not about black or white. It's not about blue or yellow. It's not about red or green. It's not about up or down. And it's not about layer 1 versus layer 2. All right? The verses, the boxes, the categories, the structure of either or, okay? Stop. Or is outdated. The or is old. Or doesn't exist within the blockchain ecosystem. It's not about or, it's about and. It's about collaboration. It's about interoperability, and it's about coexistence. I say, you see, because this is a peer-to-peer network, guys. All right. So I just want to just say real quickly what happens when you come to the blockchain with the mindset of either extract or create. And before I get to that, real quickly, I'd really appreciate it also if you guys head on over to my Twitter page. So let me go ahead and share that with you. Oops, sorry. There's a book that I was working on, or not was, am working on. Can't wait to share it with you guys, but don't want to give you all of the game right now. So if you head on over to Twitter, I really enjoy if you can follow along. And what I try to do on this page is really focus on quality questions, quality retweets, all right, and following other people in within the ecosystem. And another thing about Twitter is that this is where people are sharing their mindsets, and you can kind of find out a little bit more on the individual and whether or not they want to extract or create within the ecosystem. And another cool thing that I do like about Twitter is the Twitter Spaces. So we just had a few Twitter Spaces that I attended. One of the first ones that we did have was the state of the blockchain for Handshake. Okay, so Handshake is a protocol that we are working to really represent the decentralized domain system. I am blowing up right now. Sorry, people. I'm in the middle of a YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. Anyway, so you can come check out the recording. Okay. We met and we discussed what we are doing in the community and how you can get involved with Handshake. Okay, we had the Handshake Mastermind, state of the blockchain. All right, so come hang out. Here's the tweet. You can go ahead and use this tweet to watch the recording, and stay tuned for the next one. We'll be doing these on a monthly basis. All right. Also, another Twitter space that I do enjoyed as well is Astrobot. So Astrobot Society, we just met yesterday. I totally spelled that wrong, didn't I? Yes, I did. So we just met up yesterday, okay, and we had a great conversation not too long ago, and this morning I believe they had another space. So these are situations where you can really gather some information on a project, okay, or a protocol or anything that you want to support and that you are a part of. Hold on just a moment. Okay, so welcome back. All right, so sorry about that, guys. All right, so Twitter Spaces are a good place to come and learn a little bit more. But I get a lot of you are working. A lot of you are doing your own, your own things. You're focused in, whatever it is, your family, your career, your health, all of these different things you're focusing on, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I do want to let you guys know that there are people that have the time to do some research, and with that time, we try to make it a little bit easier for you to come and learn more about the Web3 space. And at the same time, we're going to let you know about what I've been doing within blockchain and how I interact with different dApps. Remember, dApp, it stands for Decentralized Application. So for example, what is a dApp? Well, Zrun is considered a dApp. All right, this is a decentralized application. This is a web-based application, all right, that connects and interacts with the blockchain. So essentially, what is a dApp? Well, you can say a dApp is any type of website that connects to the blockchain. All right, so what do I mean by connect to the blockchain? So let's go and check out another dApp. All right, so you may have heard something called Uniswap. Okay, Uniswap is a decentralized exchange when it was first created, but now it has really has really grown into more than just a dApp. Okay, Uniswap is the leader in the Web3 ecosystem. And why do I say that? Well, let's go and I'm going to show you something, what I'll do. So we'll go to Google here, and then we're gonna type in lead-in fees in Web3. Totally basic and hard. Let's see what comes up with that. So you can look up the gas fees, or you know what? Maybe we should be a little bit more specific, because I don't want to talk about the gas fees. I do want to talk about the transactional fees, okay? So let's go and see what comes up here. I mean, I have some things in mind already, but I wanted to see. So look at this one. This one, I don't like crypto slate there, CoinDesk. All right, so let's go and see what can we find. You know, we got Polygon.technology. So you're looking at all of these things, and you're like, all right, I'm googling, and you're wondering, all right, a developer's guide to Ethereum scaling solutions. All right, so let's click on that. That seems kind of interesting and reliable. And wow, look at that. That just didn't seem to work. So let's go ahead and try something different. Blockchain transaction fees versus the traditional space. Okay, so this is Airweave. Okay, airweave.news. They came out with an article back in May, okay, of this year. The blockchain transaction fees versus the traditional space. And so we can read this and go through this, and you're like, all right, you know, they got some pictures here from Ryan over at Bankless, okay, and they got Vitalik explaining some stuff, and then they got some more pictures. But if you're new coming into this space, you're like, well, I'm reading this, but I don't really know what all of this really means, and I don't even know how to use this information that I just received. And how do I know if this information is even accurate, okay? Because it is just an article. So, I mean, another thing, you know, you can continue going through Google, and you can continue trying to figure out, where am I going to find. So maybe we need to be a little bit more detailed in our search. Okay, so let's say, all right, all right, the most profitable blockchain. How about that? Let's do that. The most profitable blockchain, and let's see what comes up. So one of the most successful blockchain companies is Coinbase. All right, so that is not a blockchain. That is a blockchain company. So right away, that is kind of misleading. All right, because we're looking for the most profitable blockchain, not the most profitable blockchain company. All right, but let's see what this comes up. So this is Investopedia, and they're telling us the 10 biggest blockchain companies. Again, that is not a blockchain. All right. So let's scroll down and let's see what else we can find. So Forbes is going to give us the 10 best cryptocurrencies of September 2022. I'm kind of interested to see what Forbes is going to say on this list and how they're going to give us this information. So from Bitcoin to Ethereum to Doge to Tether, there are thousands of different cryptocurrencies, making it overwhelming when you're first getting started in the world of crypto. To help you get your bearings, these are the top 10 cryptocurrencies based on their market capitalization or the total value of all the coins currently in circulation. All right, so one thing that stands out right now that I don't like at all is this: creating a top 10 list based off of market cap. I'm sorry, that is not good. Okay? That is a very first level, base level type of analysis to sit here and create a top 10 article from. And if you're new coming into this space and you're thinking to yourself, well, I know in the stock market and other financial asset classes, they look at the total market cap or the total value. All right, and they make these calculations using their formulas to come up with some type of prediction. However, that is not the case when it comes to blockchain protocols and the crypto ecosystem. But before I explain why, let's just give them their, it's not like Forbes probably didn't put any work into this, and I don't want to say the author to this article did anything, incorrectly. They're definitely going to give you exactly what they're saying, which is the top 10 cryptocurrencies based on market cap. There is nothing wrong with that there is nothing wrong with that statement, and providing an answer to that question is for face value. You go look up the top market caps, you take the top 10 and you list them. I mean, there's nothing more. But what I want to, let everybody know is that you need to do additional steps beyond this if you really are trying to find something of true value. All right, so the first one they have is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin leading the pack at 383 billion for the market cap. Now let's go ahead and just test that and check that live, because that article came out September 1st of 2022. Today is the 13th, and we're going to utilize token metrics to help us gather this information. So if I'm not mistaken, let's go ahead and click on Bitcoin. And Bitcoin right now, as this is loading, all right, so we have a market cap at 397 billion. So what did I always say? All right, so 383 towards 3, where are we at? Well, this is telling me 400 right now on this list. Let's go ahead and refresh that one to make sure that's quite accurate. But either way, we have 397. So just from September till now, we actually have an increase in market cap, okay? This is going to give us a quick explanation on and historical data and information on Bitcoin, but go through some other videos, and there'll be more videos in the future coming out that will do that in more detail. We're not going to go through that. So the next one, we have Ethereum sitting at 192 billion. So let's go ahead and take a look at our chart here. What happened? I switched out. Let's go back to live prices, and let's go. So Ethereum is at 193, okay, in market cap. Let's go ahead and back out. On this one, we're gonna type in, we don't have to type it in, it should be right here, but we'll type it in anyway for a trending search. All right, click on Ethereum, and Ethereum is gonna let us know we're at 193 billion for the market cap. So we're actually quite close. All right, nothing has changed that much with ETH. All right, so then next we have USDT. All right, USDT, that is known as a stable coin. Okay, it's supposed to be pegged to the US dollar. USDT sitting at 67 billion, and that's accurate. Okay, USDC, another stable coin. All right, that is pegged to the US dollar. All right, and we have USDC at around 51 billion here, and 51, 52. Okay, so they rounded up a little bit, and it could have been that. We also have Binance BNB. All right, so Binance BNB, 46 billion. Okay, and we are 44. All right, so Binance has increased in value according to market cap since then in just the last couple weeks here. Okay, and then now we can just go down the list. So let's go to the last one at Doge. All right, Doge is sitting there at that 8 billion and 8 billion it does. Okay, so now what did that tell me? Okay, it just gave me a good indication of, well, okay, so this is basically the current money that's available. It's what's going on within the digital asset, and then the circulating supply. So the circulating supply value, okay, so or the circulating supply, okay, we're sitting over here at for Ethereum, which is 120 million, okay, 120 million for the total circulating supply here. That's saying, and at the current moment, right? So, and the next is the trading volume. Now that's what I really enjoy. All right, the trading, the 24-hour dollar volume. How much is being traded in this 24-hour period? And you can see 19 billion's been traded on Ethereum, and around 45 billion traded in Bitcoin. 55 billion has gone into Tether. All right. What does this tell me? Well, maybe people were closing out of their Bitcoin positions, okay, and closing out of maybe some Ethereum, and they were going to Tether. Well, how else can you find that out? So this is what I'm talking about. You know, when you're doing this research, at least on the analytical part of things, you know, type of questions you want to ask yourself when you're going through this. All right, so you can see that when you're using token metrics, it really helps you to have one area to go and look at everything. So, you know, if I'm here looking at this, all right, so I had questions pertaining to, you know, what was the trading volume. All right, so now I got to go back out. All right, and then we're going to say most profitable blockchains in last 24 hours, okay? So we'll wait for that to load up. You know, but that's already available for us here on Token Metrics. And, you know, this is the OmniExplorer.info. All right, this is the USDT Explorer, kind of like Etherscan, okay? If you wanted to, you know, check the connections and see what Tether is about, all right? What does this even mean? So it's supposed to be 100% backed and fully transparent. All Tether tokens are pegged at a 1-to-1 with a match in fiat currency that are backed 100% by Tether's reserves. All right, and they publish a daily record of the current total assets and reserves. So let's go to the transparency page. And you can see on the transparency page what's going on here. They got their current balances, all right, on Tron, on Ethereum, and we got their reports and reserves here, and that breakdown and explanation. So they're telling us right now that the breakdown is at 79% cash and cash equivalents and other short-term deposits and commercial paper. We also have about 5.25% of corporate bonds, funds, and precious metals, about 6.77% in secured loans, none to affiliated entities, and then 8.36% on other investments, including digital tokens. Now, within the cash and cash equivalency, 79%, what is that broken down into? Well, they also do that too. And they're letting us know that 54.5% of that is U.S. Treasury bills. About 0.75% is non-U.S. Treasury bills. Okay, we got 5.6% at the reserve repurchase agreements. All right. We have about 10.25% in cash and bank deposits, 12% in the money market funds, and about 15.89% in commercial paper and certificates of deposits. Okay, so there's a breakdown of what's going on, and what does it look like? And why am I showing you this, guys? Because I want you guys to see what a protocol looks like when they are fully transparent. Now, you can debate all the percentages, you can debate the intricacies of what is a cash reserve, and how, what it is, and is it really 100%, and all of that stuff. I mean, you can do all that, but think about this. At least right now, it's working on transparency, and they are sharing the information of what they're doing and how they're going about it right now. Whether you like that data analysis, well, that's a whole nother conversation. But at the same time, it's still available for someone to come and look at. So this is what's going on within a project that you want to look at. And another thing you want to take a look at are the white papers, okay? And the white papers is always available to you within Token Metrics, and at the same time, it's going to help you to really find out what's going on with the project. So let's talk about something new that's going on that maybe you're like, all right, I've heard about this, but I don't know if it's legit. I don't know if it's not legit. So one project that was out there, you may have heard or you may have not heard of, is the STEPN project, okay? STEPN, and I believe they had a few different tokens, or the GST token or GMT token. All right, so this is the GMT tokens at 68 cents right now. Okay, and here, here's their circulating supply. We have a a low market cap here. We also have some, the last 24-hour trading volume. This is the total supply, okay, versus the circulating supply. You can see that big difference. They're telling us that this is worth $4 trillion fully diluted. Now, is that accurate? Is that true? I have no idea, but I can tell you that Token Metrics is not liking it with the TM grade below 40%. Anything below 40% I don't like at all within the TM grade. And so let's go and take a look at their website. Let me see what it looks like, and it probably looks amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I've never been on their website. This is the first time I'm doing some due diligence on STEPN. Just gonna be real with you right now. I've seen other people talk about it, but I haven't done my own due diligence on this protocol just yet. So the website, it's cool, all right? It's really responsive. I do enjoy, I like that. So they put some work into getting all of this done, and people like what's appealing to the eyes, so you can't knock them there. So it's a Web3 lifestyle app that rewards users for movement. So it looks like they want people to get outside, walk, jog, and run. And they're like, hey, if you do this, you can go ahead and earn some money at the same time. But you may ask yourself, well, wait, time out. How does that even happen? What's going on? But it looks like there's something going on with tokens being burned. About 1.3 million has been burned. Why? What's that about? Why, they're trying, it looks like they're trying to create some deflationary things here, and that's cool and all, but let's find out what does all of that even mean, and why are they burning these tokens. So let's go ahead and click on the white paper. So here they have a white paper. It's a little bit different, all right, than Tether's. This is an actual, website, all right. And most people probably like this. It's a really good format for this. A lot of other projects are using this style format for their docs page. All right, so you can see. Let's see. Let's go to the tokenomics, all right, of this GST. So it looks like they have a few different things. So GST is burned by shoe minting, repair, restore, leveling up your sneakers, your gems upgrade, unlocking sockets, open mystery boxes, and sneaker enhancements. So what does all of that even mean? So they're telling us that when people are interacting with this application, with this protocol, and with this with their DApp here, that any of these features or mechanics, those tokens use to do those things, well, they're burned after you did that. So essentially, anything is earned can, they're creating a deflationary aspect of it. So even though you're earning tokens by running and exercising, but at the same time you want to earn more. You want to earn more on your rewards. So you probably want to level up your sneakers, and your sneakers are going to need to be repaired. You need to use the GST tokens for that, and all of those things in turn will end up creating some burn. So for example, if you have, and these are just example numbers for ease of analogy, you have like 10 new tokens that were minted or rewarded that day, and you had 7 that was burned. So essentially only 3 was done. And then throughout time, instead of it being 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, it could have been 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And it's not the same every day. You don't know what's it going to be like. But at the end of it, in totality, it should help create a deflationary portion of it on the, for burning those rewards. Or burning the mechanics for when you need to do those upgrades or repair your shoes or anything like that. And so let's go ahead. They go into burning into more detail. So this is doing your due diligence, looking at this. So what else is this telling me? That, well, this is also telling me that they spent a lot of time trying to figure out the best way to have this work. If they're gonna exercise with, and reward people on exercise or just being active in movement, how is all of that really gonna work? And that's the cool thing about blockchain, because I was saying this, in my early videos. It's like, hey, blockchain is the ability to incentivize any behavior you want. Anything you want, you can incentivize that behavior, and STEPN is a great example of that. But is it something that we could invest in? Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not what I'm telling you to do. But I am telling you this is something that I do like, and hey, it's there seems to be a community here that created this, and there's people behind it. All right, and because of that, I would keep an eye on this. So they even have their own marketplace. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at that marketplace. I believe this is where you can get the I don't know if I'm probably gonna have to log in for it. I never set one up. So those to get your sneakers out of there. All right, so that's one way of how you can use token metrics, and let's see what token metrics is telling us about it too. All right, so we have the market side of things. All right, where can you even get this token? So it's going to let us know that. All right, we have the price prediction. Oh, it's showing us a decent price prediction actually. Okay, so you can see the price predictions, they're not that bad. All right, they're not that bad. So the white line is the actual price, and the gold line is the predicted price. And you can see that it's really, it's pretty close at sometimes. All right, it looks like it needed some more data before it can really start, coming up with some analysis. But according to, I guess, the data that they have, the predicted price, it looks like we could, looks like there's going to be some more consolidation here, but there's some room for it to potentially go back to where it was at in the $1 area. So, fundamentals. Let's see, is there any fundamentals? No, there's not that much fundamentals on here just yet. It's a new, it's a newer project. All right, so the technology, the technical analysis related to it. All right, this is if you wanted to trade it, and how you can go ahead and figure out, like, all right, well, what are if I wanted to invest in this, how do I even do that? And this is the cool part about token metrics. It really can break things down for you. I mean, somebody could have made 65% on a low frequency trading strategy. All right. And that's really the cool part. And then you can get the resistance and support levels, all available for you, for your breakouts. Okay. So, and this is something that doesn't have a lot of information on it. Okay. But if we go to another token that maybe has a lot behind there, like Polygon Matic, right? So Polygon Matic, we're going to get some more information here in token metrics, only because there's just more data available for the AI, and for the machine learning algorithm to work to its advantage and really come out. So you can see the TM grade for Polygon Matic is sitting at 87% on the daily, on the weekly 73, and then monthly we're at a low 53. But hey, we're still above 40%, which is my minimum, and I do like that. So this is definitely going to be on my A list. Okay, this is definitely going to be on my A list. And let's go ahead and check out the technical analysis side of things. If you want to pay attention to, hey, how can I trade this? There's a low frequency trading strategy, and there's also a high frequency trading strategy. So stay tuned for more videos in the future. We'll explain how you can use this, and to your advantage, but and also how you can get all of this information, by being a Astrobot NFT holder. When you are an Astrobot NFT holder, you get lifetime access to all of this information, all of this data. You get lifetime access to your own machine learning AI tool. All right. So you may ask yourself, well, what do I use all of this for? Oh man, I mean, I can't begin to tell you how valuable this is. And if you are someone that was, part of token metrics in the early stages, and you end up getting the crypto investing guide on top of this, I mean, I'm even talking to myself, like, I need to improve my usage of this information better, because it's so valuable and there's so much content and analysis behind this, that you really need to come up with a nice strategic plan of how you're going to show people, and create your own, create your own business, create your own service or support or even knowledge source with all of this. And that's the best part about being part of the Astrobot society and being part of token metrics, is that you're also supported by a large community of individuals, very, very intelligent individuals that have been in the space, that have had success with 100x investment strategies. Again, this is not financial advice, but at the same time, they also say success leaves clues, and to follow the money. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, I'm paying attention to what Ian Bellina and Bill Noble and what they're doing here at Token Metrics. Forrest used to do a great job, but he's now doing his own thing over at Crypto Stackers. So go check him out as well, because he's an amazing source of information as well too. Alright, so we're getting a little long on this video. Don't forget to check out Zed Run again. So I think I had some other horses that were about to run. Oh, these finished. Okay, so how did this one do? 10th place for Crazy Amelia over here. But I did get 3rd place over here, and I believe I have some more horses that are about to run soon. I just don't know when. Alright, but we can learn some more about Zed Run and how you can earn some crypto by digital horse racing. Alright, y'all. My name is Simon. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. If you could do a big solid. Hit a like, hit that share, subscribe, stay connected, follow along. And if you're part of the Earn Your Leisure podcast, and if you're part of EYL University, we're going to have our first crypto club meeting this Thursday, September 15th at 7:30 p.m. Again, it's this Thursday, September 15th, 7:30 p.m. Come with your brain, come with your drink, come with your smoke, come with whatever it is that you do so you can learn, because there's going to be so many gems, there's going to be so much quality, and at the same time we're going to break it down so you can walk away with some actionable advice and you can execute it immediately. Thanks again. I'll catch you guys on the next one.